I started my journey as an entrepreneur in this online space about 16 months ago. And coincidentally, when I started my journey was when I rededicated my life to God. And one of my non-negotiables when I started my personal development for my journey was making sure I start my day with God. That truly allows me to be able to show up as not only the happier version of myself, not only as the healthier version of myself, but truly being that God-driven version of myself. And waking up with gratitude where I'm no longer focused on all the negative things and all the things that have been missing and all the mistakes that I've made. There are no words to express how that has truly changed the course of how I show up, but then it also helped me to overcome all the burnout that I was experiencing for my profession, because I am a physician. And as I said, I also embarked in this journey on this online space as an entrepreneur. When I found GPA, it was actually trying to figure out how to bridge the business piece and the faith piece, because I felt like I had a lot of battles with it. And even though every day I made a commitment, this is my non-negotiable, I didn't feel comfortable enough showing up on the business side. So I kind of started leaving them separate, even though my stories every day always has my verses and putting all these things together. I really wanted to be able to find a way of being able to show up confidently in my business and still making sure that I put God first, and where I don't feel like they have to be separate. And I can say I truly battled with that for the past 60 months until I learned about this opportunity for GPA, and I realized I have the option of being able to finally put it together, along with also being able to offer other women like myself the same opportunity. So I'm gonna say 100% community, because I know what it's like to have always been surrounded by women of faith and having that accountability. And it's nice to know that now I can show up not only in my business, but also in the online space, where I truly now have a community of women where we're all driven by the same goals. God has redirected me several times, even when I have gone against everything that He wanted me not to do, and I still went ahead and did it full force, that He still came back and redirected, still provided a way out. And that's the reason why I'm showing up for GPA. I realized a lot of the things that I should have been doing when I signed up for my current business also, are things that I should have been doing. And having that aha moment of having not only the steps to be able to help you to build, but also being able to be surrounded again by a circle of women who have done this before and literally guide you through the things that you need, or even just having the prayer sessions. You know, unless you're going to church and unless you're dedicating yourself to making sure you pray every day and do all that stuff, having that in an online space, I think, is pretty unique. And having it in a circle of women who are all doing the same things, trying to build a business to be able to serve their families, themselves, and God, can't ask anything else better. I would say don't hesitate. I believe that there is a blessing in people's stories. I believe our lives are truly a testament for not only the power that God has blessed us with, but I do believe our lives are also a mentorship. And this is what this group allows. It allows women who have not only had previous success in business, but has done it with God being their CEO. And truly just having a community of women, even if whether or not you have the experience as an entrepreneur, which I did not have the experience, and yes, I've done a lot of work, but I also realized I am not where I know that God has ordained me to be. And I know a lot of that was because I've been hesitant. I know a lot of it was because I didn't feel like I was enough being able to show up as an entrepreneur, given my profession. And I myself placed myself in a box thinking that the only how that I could serve people was through my profession. And thankfully, being in this circle, I realized that I now have an additional purpose, which is to be able to help other women to be able to show up in the same way that I'm able to, and also to be able to build that financial stability that we all need. And it doesn't matter what your profession is. I do believe that God is in the business of multiplication. I do believe that He's in the business of truly giving us an abundant life so we can continue to bless others. And that's the reason why I will say to any woman or woman to consider being a part of GPA for those very reasons.